Okay, guys, we're gonna be getting into another series out of nowhere. So we are basically gonna be hopping into a series that's ongoing right now, and it is going to be NLG versus V3. So we don't really know what maps they have played as of yet, but so far the scoreline is 2-1, and our next upcoming map is gonna be map number 4. I know it's a little out of our norms, honestly, because I don't actually usually do this for Overwatch, but it's something we really do in the StarCraft scene. It's like, hey, there's a match still going on. You can still cast this one. I'm just making sure to hide everything that needs to be hidden. And we are going to be getting into Volskaya Industries. So our scoreline right now is 2-1 in favor of the side of NLG. And if they take the upcoming map, then they will take the series by storm and move on to the next round of the lower bracket. In the meantime, here for V3 DDT, they are really fighting for their lives, and always a pleasure to have the V3 boys in our crosshairs. So we'll see though what is going to be the plan, what is going to be the action, and what is going to be coming our way very soon, as our next upcoming map will be Volskaya Industries. We haven't seen too much of Volskaya today. We only seen 1-2 CP so far, and it was Horizon Lunar Colony. If you guys saw a little bit of my mid stream snack, I was just like, I'm just eating, and then I realized, hey, some of the other matches don't actually have a scoreline yet, and then hey, look, V3 is still here, so let's go, let's actually do it. Okay, could I have report of maps so far and winners? No need scores. Yeah, just so I can actually add it to the graphic. Since we're waiting anyway, so we gotta wait. Who won what, so we can actually update our little map sheet. You know, it makes it the little things. It's the little things that makes everything better. But yeah, also Sky Industry is gonna be map number 4 coming our way. And in the meantime, what's it gonna be? What's gonna be coming? What's gonna be our history? So from V3, I could say that they potentially could have won the hybrid map. I feel like that's where they can really shine in a few regards. Also, maybe they could a good surprise factor in a control map. But here for V3, it's Osasto, Asian Sushi, Ask RMY, Ryuchino, and Suzuki. So a very strong core in the Japanese scene. In the meantime, for the side of NLG, we are going to be featuring Vision, Henry, Sunny, Fiesta, Maka, and one more. So I'm going to quickly find the name of that guy in our translating things. So yeah, NLG though, with the advantage, the Korean squads of course looking really potent, and I've seen from NLG before that they are a pretty commanding team. We weren't able to feature them in the regular season, but I've heard reports that they were very strong and really putting many teams to the test for a while. They were actually at the top of the brackets as well. So this is Lutsu, or Roots. You can call him Roots. Let's call him Lutsu. Lutsu, this is NLG, this is Harbo, and this is for, what's his name? This is GCA. So yeah, Lutsu. It's just like Luto, which is Filipino for cook, but it's very different. So 2-0 on Lee Jiang NLG. There you go. So I was right in my prediction. 4-3 on King's Row, which was won by V3. And yeah, no, perfect. Thank you, Osato. You the best. You actually the best. So thank you. I love it. I got my reports. And it was 4-3. Holy crap. That really went down to the wire, didn't it? I wish we got that, but you know, a big matchup. That was a big matchup, honestly, guys. Even though the scoreline was 3-0, that's a pretty big matchup to be featured on stream. So there, wins 2-0. Yeah, NLG wins 2-0 on Lee Jiang Tower. Looks like we are going to be moving into Volskaya Industries though, and it's all down to the wire already. This is pretty much it. Whoever takes Volskaya, if V3 does take Volskaya rather, we are going to get a map number 5. If NLG takes it, they will move on to face off whoever's waiting for them on that lower bracket second round. And yes, it's gonna be time, ladies and gentlemen, to get into the action, to get into the fun, into the fanfare, and into the fights. We're just making sure that we have everything we need before we get started. And I do just want to give you the quick little reports before we get into the map. So here you go, guys. This has been the match results so far. This is map number 4. And Lijiang Tower taken by NLG 2-0. In the meantime, Kings Row 1 out in a slobber knocker affair. 2 rounds for V3 to take that victory. And NLG now 3-2 on Gibraltar. Moving to Volskaya Industries, and it's going to be such a big decider into this one. V3 DDT on the defense, NLG on the attack. Let's get it on, let's get it done, and let's get into the foundry. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and surprise, surprise, we're gonna have another match in our 2-hour interval. So the thing about the open division is usually the next round happens 2 hours after the start of the other round. So I was expecting, hey, we're not gonna be able to feature anything else, so we'll have to wait on. But look at this, a match is still going underway, V3 versus NLG right now. And I just like being able to feature V3, and also like to be able to feature NLG for the first time in our bracket. Anyway though, this is an elimination match, so whoever loses out this match gonna go home from the playoffs. In the meantime, whoever survives gonna live to fight another day. Here comes the side of NLG though, trying to come on through, and apparently it's Henry being a sneaky freaky. He's going all over to the points, and eventually everyone on V3 DiabloDeathTouch's side dies. It really was just gonna be a fight there onto the garage, and in the end, it's NLG getting the capture. Bluetooth right now gonna be betting back into the mech. Ryan Diva with the Sombra of Sunny moving around the map as well. And in the meantime, onto the high ground, Ask already getting in position. Osato on Reinhardt, waiting for the elevator to bring him back up. So welcome back. If you guys are surprised that we have a game, well, you're not the only one. EFP though gonna be available here for Sunny very soon, so he can go for a potential hack or two. Hammer swings are bound to be by grenade courtesy of Maka, and in the meantime, Fiesta bringing everyone to the front of the map. Here comes the precision on already. Nana boost onto Vision, and he's gonna be able to see what's coming. It's 2020 right here, right now, and he's gonna have the perfect sight to get the swipe onto Osato. In behind though, RMY trying to get the flank on, looking for potentially to get the med back as well, but it's just not there. Here comes Root right now. Here comes Lutu getting in position. Vision has the shatter available, and he's gonna be the first stick taken already. EFP right now connecting on the 4, and this is just gonna be an absolute dominant affair courtesy of NLG. But as I say that, here comes Osato with the shatter. Rally from Setuki, but Vision gonna return the favor. Brawl onto the objective yet again. Henry right now gonna go for that dead eye. Self-destruct in behind, gets one, and Fiesta not gonna be partying after that one. Desperate endeavor right now for V3. They're trying to get back onto the objective with the Sandfire. Ace and Sushi trying to cook up a way to find his opening, but he will die with Ryochino, and that is NLG taking that round. Full cap here for the Korean squad.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
So there you go, guys. GG's as well. Shoutouts to Vel in the chats. Hope to see you into more matches later on, and we'll be looking to feature another upper bracket round, and that might be dependent on who actually wins things out. So I'm still waiting on. I was busy waiting at the bracket, looking around, refreshing, trying to see who's gonna win in the first place, and catching my eye. Lower bracket not done yet. Down below might be able to do that one. So right now, Game Coach Academy is our only third round upper bracketeer. We're waiting on for Doxic and Fortuna to finish up, as well as Savior and First Fabulous Fighter and Saron and NT Crescent. I do want to give a shout out as well to First Fabulous Fighter. So they had a little bit of a story where they were gonna have really issues in terms of scheduling today, but apparently they were able to make it, and they were able to beat out CP 3-2, and right now they're winning against Savior Esports 2-1. In the meantime, we'll quickly catalog the results of our two squads. For V3, they faced off against Sero, and it was so close. They lost out 2-3 against a former contender/trial squad, so really good kudos there. Such a difficult matchup for V3 DiabloDeathTouch, and here you go yet again with another one. NLG in the meantime losing out against NNT Crescent, or as they should be called right now, Urban Stars Blue in that upper bracket. And this is really a big fight between these two teams. Both of these teams, you could say, are so strong into the bracket. They weren't really pushovers whatsoever from their upper bracket round. And this is looking really good for our spectating view because, well, it's gonna give us a pretty decent show. Unfortunately for V3, it seems like their gamble on the defense early on just didn't work out well, and they lost the first point very, very quickly. Right now, they are gonna be on the attack, looking to take flanks. Ryuchino gonna be playing his signature Doofus, Ace and Sushi on that brig. And honestly, Ace and Sushi, one of the better supports right now in the Japanese scene. I've seen him dominate with the Lucio, I've seen him dominate with the Brigitte as well. But right now, Vision is just showing everyone who is the king of the jungle with this Winston getting 3. Hop, skip, and a jump. Kill after kill after kill. Looking good right now for NLG and their stars. So by this point in time, it's going to be NLG looking to reposition on this defense. They're happy to have that Winston on the high ground. And in the meantime, Fiesta just dancing along with the rest of them. Repositioned though already, courtesy of Lutsu. Shots not keeping on coming. Ryuchino in the meantime, on the Reaper he goes. And the McCree of RMY, he's going to have that Zedai available. Push coming to shove though, the Sombra pushing everyone in the inside. And Sunny right now looking to be an absolute star. Trying to find a way to glow on in. Oh, Vision! He smacks into the lamppost, I believe, but also does get pooped away. Did he get pooped away by Ace or something? But I feel like it was just a lamppost being his real enemy. Sunny right now with the EMP though on to 3, forcing B3 to go on the inside. Ryuchino right now getting top up by Ace Sushi and his rally and the Inspire, doing the healing that needs to be done. Here comes B3 right now, trying to get a punish. Henry in the meantime ready with that tactical visor, and he's gonna pop it from the inside, looking for a target or two, but the armor mitigating that damage already. Set the key now, protected by Ass. Good body block there from the Diva. And it seems like both the Deadeye as well as the Tactical Visor getting no frags whatsoever. Moving on over to the point though, the Diva flying on to the south side. In the meantime, here comes Lutsu instead. And here comes the bomb coming on below. Seteki will get taken down. Here comes the charge right now. Osato looking for the pin, looking for the KO. And Ace and Sushi gonna push on forward yet again. Damage now being done. That's the Diva in a spot of trouble. Ryuchino looking for the frags as well. Vision in the meantime up in the air. And this time the Winston will survive. That was so close. He's gonna get that boost up. Beautiful boop up from Ace and Sushi, but still the Winston gonna have that leap and bound, and the fire grenade gonna turn things around in favor of NLG. Ryuchino with a desperate Death Blossom, he survives, and seems like V3 DiabloDeathTouch is still in this fight. As the turnaround gets turned around yet again, it's like a clock that keeps on spinning. It doesn't matter what time it is, someone will have the right time eventually. And here comes Ace and Sushi right now, looking for the rampage on Nanda, boost up the Brigitte, packing a punch, and V3 DiabloDeathTouch will be able to get the first objective. Pretty interesting fights. It looked like it was V3's to win, and then it looked like it was NLG's to win, and then it looked like it was V3's to win, and then it looked like it was NLG's to win, and in the end, it was V3 who won out. What a close affair, and it really goes to show that these two teams, even though they're in the lower bracket right now, they put up such a good fight. EMP though connecting onto almost all of them from the side of NLG, but high ground here for RMY allows him to prime that Deadeye. Sound barrier now forced out, and we'll see if V3 is really gonna go for the push here. Ryuchino will get taken down, and seems like our Japanese squadron gonna be backing out yet again. Hey, the Shruti unable to get the barrier on. He doesn't have the shield whatsoever. Henry dropping on down. The Reaper looking to find the position to just obliterate the opposition. And by this point in time, it's going to be V3 looking to cast 8 on yet again. So different approach this time for Osato. He's going to be going to that high ground. And the rest of the squad will be happy for that one. But unfortunately for RMY, he gets left behind by the elevator. Ass is going to be there as well, accompanying his teammates. And now it's a similar position here for V3 with the McCree onto that high ground. They're just securing, just making sure that he will be protected as much as possible. In the meantime, though, Ass disengaging, doesn't have much HP, but that's a shatter there from Osato, looking for the pin onto Vision. Here comes the Slamma-Jamma yet again. Ryuchino right now ready with the Death Blossom, and it is looking like the V3 wants to get this first point already. Osato, hammer swinging on away. Here comes Maka, moves over to the right-hand side. Sunny in position, though. He's looking for that EMP, and this might be the 1-2 punch. EMP comes into the Death Blossom. Beautiful execution, but Ryuchino gonna get the shutdown. He's gonna get that boosted up. Seteki with the save, and V3 DiabloDeathTouch with such a clutch factor so far. Shots now keeping on coming from those Hellfire shotguns, self-destruct up in the air, and Ryuchino disengaging for the raid form a little too early. Highly unfortunate there, he could have survived, but that is gonna be the root of his problems, and that is gonna be Lutsu getting the kill. could have been close, and that was so tight from both of our teams. Really goes to show the competition between NLG and V3. It's highly unfortunate that one of these two teams are going to be out of the tournament after this one, out of the playoffs, but hey, you know, Open Division is a cruel mistress that we all have to suffer under. Shatter now is available. Here comes the bomb coming in behind. And does V3 get the catch? No, Osata though looking for a pin vision. We'll see that coming, and he's able to get the counter pin back. Ryujin though with the Death Blossom. Here comes V3 DiabloDeathTouch yet again, playing their namesake, looking to touch and destroy anything in their sidelines, trying to decay the opposition. Ask gonna be able to get that kill on the high ground. Stays fast enough. He's gonna get sleep darted. Here comes the Reaper now looking for the execution, and Maka got able to survive vision right now. Gonna be a last chance here and now, but the future sight is looking pretty cloudy for the Wrecking Ball. And in behind, here comes Osata right now with the Shatter. It seems like V3 gonna be able to get a minute still on that time back, but 5-10 for NLG, giving them a big advantage into the next one.
2-2.
If you guys could give me a little background actually on a few of the players, I'd be appreciating that for sure.
Initiating match.
Oh, that's so sad. Big sad. So, finally really lost one of the kittens with Fading Kitten Syndrome. Oh well, it's really sad. It's a very sad thing. R.I.P. little kitty. But then your brothers and sisters will be happy. Happy to find new homes. Anyway, enough about that sad stuff. You know. Okay. So I got the sad and I suddenly got funny after. Isn't that how life is? It makes it, you know, it makes it a little sad also that they can change emotions in a snap like that. But hey, we're trying to put on a show and we are still going with the confidence of the Open Division of the Pacific scene. So still right here right now, it's V3 DiabloDeathTouch just a minute on in with their attack. Gonna be a very difficult endeavor, that's for sure, because with 1 minute you have like 2 fights at a maximum. It's gonna be pretty difficult for sure. But hey, if V3 is able to do it, it's gonna be so interesting on how they are gonna be defending into the later one. It's gonna be a pretty potent fight yet again, and oh, look at that, NLG. They're like, we're gonna play close and we're gonna show you how it's done. Good scout there from Ryujin though. He swaps over to the Mei, and it seems like NLG really respecting the opposition here. They're going back to the points. Shots now keeping on coming, and this is gonna be Lutsu. Keeping on with the pressure, just trying to figure out if there is gonna be any angle of attack here for V3. They set up the ice wall first. This is the only fight right now. They need to make it count. They need to find the frags, but RMY gonna get taken down, and NLG already with 2 kills on the board. They're taking their sweet time. They're making sure they get the staggers on, and that has to be the round here and now. A last-ditch effort perhaps from Osato. He can go for the Wrecking Ball, but 10 seconds is just not enough time. Here comes the speed boost from the swing, slams into the wall, and it looks like the Pinball Wizard is gonna be unable to get the touch.
Score
V3
2-2.
gonna be defending for their lives. No way to win this one out now, but they're gonna try to go for the draw with 5:10 on the clock. A tough task ahead of them, and NLG is primed to try and take this one and move on to the next round in the lower bracket. Who's gonna be waiting on them? It seems like we are not done between the Toxic and Fortuna match, and that's the interesting part because we are looking to cover the upper bracket round 3 next, and that's probably gonna be the matchup there. But whoever loses that one will actually be the one facing off against the winner of this, so it really goes to show the bracket comes in full circle. And speaking of full circle, it's gonna be time for a third of that full circle to be captured perhaps by NLG. But Toxic and Fortuna going 2-2. That's really interesting. In the meantime, First Island's Fighter now versus Crescent. They will be on that upper bracket, which pretty much puts Zero versus Sabagod. And then Zero Sabagod, Savior versus the Korean named team, Haribo versus CP, and whoever wins this versus the loser of that matchup. So we'll probably do the matchup wherever Toxic ends in, which is gonna be very interesting if they actually fall on down to this part, Either way, actually, we're gonna have teams that we have covered in the first place, but it is what it is with the permissions we got. Now, here comes the defense of V3, and they lose Ryuchino immediately. This is looking really dicey already for Japanese squad. They're trying to make the Ash work with the Dynamite, getting that value, and Henry gonna go down, but Osato charging on in. It's gonna be a last hoorah from that Reinhardt. Here comes Ace Sushi. He's gonna be backing on out. Ash gonna get frozen on up, and this can be the rampage from NLG already. Vision looking around, trying to find that Diva. Ash gonna be able to get on the way. RMY right now looking for some value with the Ash. He's already at 80% close to the bomb. And that might be the saving grace here for V3 DDT. Vision though hopping on around. Ryuchino coming on back with a vengeance, looking to just secure a few kills here for this team. But Vision is unrelenting, looking unstoppable. RMY gets the bomb, but he gets taken down by Fiesta the Lucio with an absolute clutch kill. And that is gonna be hopes and dreams of V3 dashed on down. NLG takes the series 3-1 on the second round. Well played to both teams. And it really goes to show this is such a good indicator of how close the Pacific scene can be. But there you go, guys. NLG gonna move on to face off against the loser of Doxic and Fortuna, which we should have updates eventually from our bracket. GG, well played, guys. Thank you for mid-match hop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good luck further, NLG. Oh, damn. What a show. What a show there. And sorry about that, guys. Just had to give a quick little shout-outs to the NLG squad as they are going to be moving on to the rest of the bracket. So there you go. Volskaya Industries taken by NLG, and that was a 3-2 victory in favor of the Korean squad. V3 yet again falling at the playoff side. And when will they be able to make it into trials? That's gonna be the real question. Hopefully that they don't give up. Hopefully that they still keep on, because their core is so strong. But we'll see what the future is gonna be unfolding in for the Pacific scene, as here we go with our final match results of this lower bracket matchup. Lijiang Tower, taken by NLG, 2-0, Kings Row 4-3, V3 DDT clutching it out. NLG though with a 3-2 on Gibraltar, and here on Volskaya, a similar scoreline. We weren't able to feature those first 3 games as they were happening at the same time as one of the other matches we were broadcasting, but we were happy enough to hop on into map number 4, and that is going to be NLG's show for our first round of the lower brackets. Anyway though, again, we are going to be going back on break. See guys, seems like we didn't need to wait an hour. We were able to burn 30 minutes there thanks to NLG and V3 DDT, giving us some really good Overwatch action on 2CP of all things. And that is going to be another one for the books. We'll be back by 6 PM or earlier if the teams do agree to start earlier for our next bouts, for our next default time. That's 30 minutes from now. So if you guys are, of course, from different time zones as me, you can just remember, hey, 30 minutes from now, we're going to have another game. And it's been a pleasure right so far. We have been live for 3.5 hours, and we are not looking to stop anytime soon. This is the Open Division Pacific Season 2 2020 playoffs, and I've been Daks. We'll be back when we get our next match.